Okay, this is your test. Make sure your name is on the test at the top. Number one, remember, listen, pause, answer, and then keep going. Number one, estimate about how tall is the flower. So about how tall is this flower? And you have this little button that's 1 centimeter to help you out. Estimating, is this flower about 5 centimeters, about 10 centimeters, about 15 centimeters, or about 1 meter long? How tall is the flower? Number two, draw a line from each estimate to a matching object. So remember, these are real life objects we're thinking of. So, about 1 inch, about 1 foot, about 1 yard. So if you were to measure a shoe, would it be about an inch, about a foot, or about a yard? Then a quarter would be about an inch, about a foot, about a yard. And then a big piece of string or like a banner, would that be about an inch, about a foot, or about a yard? Answer those, and then go to number three. Which units would you need the fewest of to measure the height of the fence? So if you had a fence, which would you need the fewest of? Would you need the fewest inches, the fewest feet, the fewest yards, or all the same? Okay, number four. Dan measures the width of a window with a yardstick. So he measures the width with the yardstick. He says it measures 3. Is his answer precise? Explain. So he says his answer is 3. Is that precise? Okay, number five, use a ruler to measure each line to the nearest centimeter, which are about 3 centimeters long. Choose all that apply. So that means it could be one answer, two answers, three answers, or four answers. It could be all four, it could be three or two or one. So measure all of these, which are about 3 centimeters long. Number six, use a ruler to measure the length of a pencil in inches, which is the correct measurement. So this pencil, not your pencil, this pencil. Is it 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, or 5 inches? This pencil, measure it. Number seven, circle the unit you would need fewer of to measure the length of the kitchen. So if I was measuring the length of the kitchen, would I need fewer centimeters or fewer meters? Circle a unit you'll need fewer of to measure the length of a table. Would I need fewer feet or fewer yards? Okay, remember how big a centimeter is, how big a meter is, how big a feet are. Number eight, use a ruler, measure each path to the nearest inch. So here's path A, so measure and measure. Path B, measure and measure. Which path is longer? Tell me which one's longer. And about how much longer? How many inches longer? Remember, measuring in inches. Number eight. Number nine, use a ruler, measure the length of the marker to the nearest centimeter. How long is the marker? 6 centimeters, 9 centimeters, 12 centimeters, 15 centimeters. This marker right here. Number 10, a path has two parts. The total length of the path is 15 centimeters. One part of the path is 9 centimeters. How long is the other part? So if the total is 15 centimeters and one is 9, the other part is 24, 15, 9, or 6 centimeters. Same thing you did before. Use a ruler, measure each path to the nearest centimeter. So path A to the nearest centimeter, path B to the nearest centimeter. Which path is longer? How much longer? About what? Number 12, skip. Cross it out, make an X. You don't have to make a big detail about it. Just make an X and skip. Go to the next one. Okay. Number 13, Juan uses different units to measure a jump rope. Compare the units. Choose yes or no. Would he have more inches than feet? Yes or no. Would he have fewer inches than feet? Yes or no. Would he have more centimeters than meters? Yes or no. Would he have fewer centimeters than meters? Yes or no. Kendra measures her crayon to the nearest centimeter. What is the length of her crayon to the nearest centimeter? So I don't want 4.5 or 7.5 or 12.5. Nearest centimeter, nearest whole number. Kim's softball bat is 1 yard long. She uses 3 bats to measure the length of the classroom whiteboard. About how long is the whiteboard then? 3 inches, 3 feet, 1 yard, 3 yards. If her baseball bat is 1 yard long and she uses 3 bats to measure the length of the whiteboard, how long is the whiteboard? Kevin measured the length of a car in inches and in feet. Why is the number of feet less than the number of inches? So why is it 8 feet and it's 96 inches? Why is the number of feet less than the inches? There's less feet than inches. Why? Answer that, then go to the next page. So happy hiking. The Torres family loves to hike. They use this plan to map their hiking trip. Use a centimeter ruler. So use your centimeter ruler. Find the total length of the triangle hiking path shown on the map. So about how many centimeters? Explain how you did this. Okay. Number 2. Debbie Torres uses a backpack for hiking. She wants to measure its length. She wants to be precise. Should she use inches, feet, or yards? If you're measuring the length across the backpack, should you use inches, feet, or yards? And then explain. Number 13. Daniel Torres estimates the height of his water bottle. Is his estimate reasonable? Explain. So he said the height of the water bottle is 20 meters. Is that reasonable? Yes or no? And then explain. Maria Torres says that it would take more yards than feet to measure the height of the tower. Take more yards than feet. Do you agree? Circle yes or no, then explain why. Number 5. On the hike, the Torres family sees a caterpillar. Use the picture below to answer the questions. To be precise, which unit would you choose to measure the length of a caterpillar? So a caterpillar, what unit would you use? So remember, unit is like centimeters, inches, meters, feet, and yards. So part B, estimate and then measure the length of the caterpillar. Then explain how you measured. Estimate it, then measure it, and tell us what you did. And then you are done turning your tests.